Welcome everybody to my server. You may be wondering, this isn't our server, where did it go? Well, I've tucked away the map for a little bit and set it aside while we work on a new map. Everything is still there, don't worry, you haven't lost your buildings, your inventory, nothing. It's all still there. We're just gonna change things up a bit. So, you may be wondering, well, what am I standing on? Well, I'm standing on grass. And this is an ordinary map, and you may recognize it. So let's do a little pan over here. If you still don't know what this is called Skyblock. Skyblock is you start off with a very limited amount of resources, and you build the world. You build things around you, you build mob spawners, you can build villages, you can build basically anything you want. The only difference between other versions of Skyblock and this is I've added only one other mod to it. It's not vanilla, it's a Forge server. I'll get into instructions in just a little bit. What I've added is something called ex nihilo and not enough items. Ex nihilo in Latin means from nothing. Allows you to create the world from literally nothing. I wouldn't say nothing. You have to have something. So you can create everything in Minecraft from what you see here: grass, wood, and trees. Everything, I promise you, everything is there. I'm pretty sure everything is craftable or creatable with ex nihilo. That's probably going to kick me in the butt later. But anyway, you can have the full Minecraft experience with ex nihilo and what you see here. If you don't know what the mod is, I suggest you go to the wiki. You Google it, ex nihilo, Nihilo, and read up on it. It's got some really cool things you can do. Before anyone goes cutting down the tree, I would go read the wiki to make sure we preserve what we can to expand this world. Keep in mind there are multiple, or there will be multiple people playing this. Respect each other's resources. Don't steal anything. Don't throw it off the edge, because when we run out of resources, we run out of resources. There's nothing I can do. So, anyway, we'll get on with how to set up your Forge client, what mods you'll need after the break. Okay, to get started with our Skyblock server, you're going to need the Forge client, version 1.7.10, the Not Enough Items mod, along with the Code Chicken Core mod, and the Ex Nihilo mod. All the links will be in the description, so check that out. To get started, you'll double click on the installer for Forge, choose client, and then click OK. It'll go in and download the libraries, and it'll create a profile in your Minecraft client. Launch your Minecraft client, create a new profile, and use version 1.7.10 13.2.12.91, the one that just got installed. So that's going to be your Forge client. Set that up, set up your RAM arguments. You can go up to however much you want, but for this, you're not going to need any more than 4, I don't think. Give it a name, and then save it. Run the game at least once, and then close it out. And then to install our mods, you'll go into your .minecraft folder, which is under user appdata roaming.minecraft. If you don't already have a mods folder, create a folder called mods, M-O-D-S, and then here's where you'll download the 3 mods I told you about: the Ex Nihilo, Not Enough Items, and the Code Chicken Core. Once you have all of those 3 mods in there, then you can relaunch the client with that profile, the Forge client, and you should be able to get right into the game. There is one multiplayer feature of Minecraft, which is going to be a little frustrating at first, and I'll show you what that is. Okay, when you log into the server, you're not going to start off in this pretty piece of land. You're just not. What's going to happen is you're going to spawn in right about here, and you'll do this. You'll fall into the void, and you'll keep falling and keep falling until eventually you'll land on the dirt or back on the island. Now, what causes this is that multiplayer Minecraft uses random spawn settings. Oh, that took 3 tries. Very lucky. I did this before, and it took me about 10 to 20 tries before I landed on dirt. Anyway, the reason it happens is Minecraft uses a random respawn point if you haven't set a bed yet. So it's going to take the spawn chunks and in a 16 by 16 by 16 area randomly spawn you somewhere. Whether it doesn't matter if it's in the air, on land, on top of the tree, you'll get somewhere randomly. And eventually you will wind up here. Now, if you're having troubles actually getting onto land, please send me a message either on Facebook, on Skype, send me a private message on YouTube, etc., etc., etc. And then I'll see if I can get on and then get you up and going. But anyway, that was just one thing I wanted to tell you about. And like I said, if you follow this tutorial correctly and done all the things I've said to do, then you should be fine. And with that, happy skybblocking. Okay, welcome back. I wanted to show you the Not Enough Items mod real quick that you installed along with the Xnihilo and the Code Chicken Core. What Xnihilo does is it shows you a list of every items available in the game and includes a crafting recipe. As long as you're in survival and you push E, it'll bring up on the side all the blocks that are available to craft. So you click on one and it shows you the items you need for the recipe. I believe you can also use the R key to hover over one and do that. You may be able to if you get something in your inventory and you press R, I think it'll also bring up the menu as well. I'm not sure. I'm not going to show you the recipe for the Xnihilo items just because it's kind of ruins it. You'll find that out as soon as you get on anyway. But anyway, that's Not Enough Items. There are a few other options you can change, but I wouldn't worry about changing all those. Anyway, that's Not Enough Items.